morning to all of you. Today I am taking the topic solution from the chapter 2 class 9th science, and the name of the chapter that is matter around us pure. Solution in the simple words we can say that homogeneous mixture in which two or more components are present. In other words, solution which are made up of solute and solvent. For example, salt we are adding into the water. Then we are getting salt solution. In this, salt that is solute, water that is solvent, and salt solution that is solution. It means the solution which are made up of two or more components and the size of particle is very small, it is less than 1 nanometer, then it is called as solution. Some other examples, for example, we are adding sugar into the water, then we are getting sugar solution. That is the example of solution. Now, two terms we are using in this definition, one that is solute and another that is solvent. Question is that what do you mean by the solute? Solute, that component of the solution which are present in the lesser amount is called as solute. In other words, we can say that anything which can be dissolved in other substance in any solution, then that is called as solute. For example, salt is dissolving into the water, that's why it is a solute. Sugar dissolving into the water, that's why it is a solute. Second, that is solvent. Solvent definition, that component which are present in the larger amount, means solute we are saying that which is present in the smaller amount and which is present in the larger amount, that is solvent. In other words, we can say that substance in which any other substance can be dissolved in any solution, that are called as solvent. For example, in both the examples, water is used, that water is a solvent. Some other examples, that is alcohol. If we are adding into the water, suppose 20 ml alcohol we are taking and 80 ml of water we are taking, in that condition alcohol is the solute and water is the solvent. Aerated drinks. In the aerated drinks, carbon dioxide is the solute and that rest of the amount of the water and solution, that is the solvent. Air. As we know that in the air 78% nitrogen is present while 21% is oxygen and some other gases are present, some other particles are present. In that condition we can say that 78% nitrogen is the solvent and rest of that which are present in the smaller amounts, that all are the solutes. For example, some more example, for example, tincture of iodine. Tincture of iodine, that is Now one more example, that is tincture of iodine. In the tincture of iodine that is solute and alcohol water mixture, that is solvent. It means solution have the two component, one is solute, another is solvent. Solute is present in the smaller amount and solvent is present in the larger amount. Minor component of the solution is solute and major component of the solution is solvent. Now subtopic, that is characteristics or properties of solution. Now first characteristic, that is size of particles. Particle size of the solution means in that particles are very small in size and it is less than 1 nm. 1 nm is the unit, that is nanometer. Size of the particle is very small. Second, nature of the solution, that is homogeneous. In the previous videos we discussed that homogeneous mixture, it means the appearance is same throughout. In the case of solution, appearance is same throughout. Third, Tyndall effect. When we are passing the beam of light in the solution, in that condition the light could not be scattered by the solution. It means the solution do not show the Tyndall effect. Next, filtration. Now we can summarize that characteristic of solution, that is size of particle. It is very small in size, it can't be seen by our naked eyes. Second, nature of the solution is homogeneous, appearance is same throughout. Tyndall effect, solutions do not show the Tyndall effect because of the smaller size. Why solutions do not show the Tyndall effect? Then reason, because of its smaller size. Second, next, that is filtration, that solution can't be filtered by the filter paper. Why? Again the reason is same, that particle size is very much small, it will be pass out if we are taking the filter paper for the filtration. Now in the case of example of the solution, we can say that these are the crystals of copper sulfate and this is the water. If we are adding copper sulfate into the water, in that condition we are getting the blue color solution. In this blue color solution, now you can't find out that which are the particles of copper sulfate and which are the particles of water. Appearance is same throughout. The first drop and the last drop of this solution is same. In this case, copper sulfate is the solute, water is the solvent, and this blue color solution is the example of copper sulfate solution.